Say hey, Yellow Jacket football fans. Welcome to the Coach Hal Lamb Show. And Coach, congratulations on a hard-earned over a very good team, which makes our team even better. 28-20 victory over visiting Monroe area. Wow, what a game.
Well, those guys are 10-1 for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a much better football team than they were last year. Of course, they had a lot of kids back and got a new coaching staff and playing with a lot of confidence. So we knew going in that they were a much better football team, and we didn't play up to our standards, but we did find a way to win the football game. Sometimes you got to do that.
Toughest running quarterback we've seen in a few years.
Yeah, he was a tough kid. We had a hard time tackling him, and he's done that to everybody. I mean, he's had, 325 yards rushing last week.
Yes,
alone.
And 4 TDs.
But he doesn't look the part. You look at him and he looks skinny. He doesn't look strong. And you watch him warm up and he kind of pushes the ball. He's not great throwing technique, but he's a tough kid and he's a winner. Speaking
of a skinny kid, how about Bryce Craig?
Bryce has really come into his own. He's, he took over the defensive end spot about the middle of the year and hadn't let it go, and he's playing really, really well.
He just keeps playing better every week.
He is. He's a strong kid. He's tall. He's 6'4", probably 6'3", maybe 210, 215 pounds. But he's a really strong kid.
He's tall, Coach. My neck got a crick in it interviewing him on the field after the game. And he, by the way, his parents are very proud of him because he's well-spoken. He gave a little coach speak as well as being enthusiastic about the game. So you would have been proud of him. Yeah,
he's a good kid, really is.
Yeah, he's just country strong.
Yes.
Black shirt defense was good. Black shirt defense only gave up 13 points.
Yeah, our defense continues to play at a high level, and we gave up, like you said, a couple of touchdowns, but a touchdown and 2 field goals. But offensively, we didn't play very well. I think if we do something those first 2 drives,
yes.
I mean, we got the ball at the 50-yard line. We got, great field position, and we kind of laid an egg there on both those drives and didn't do anything with them. And that came back to haunt us a little bit. We never got in rhythm offensively.
Right.
We just couldn't get in the flow. But we found a way to get some points and got 28 of them, which was enough to win.
I think number 8 had something to do with not getting into a rhythm.
Yeah, number 8's a really good football player. He's got a couple of offers from some mid-tier Division I. He's a good football player.
Coaches told me he just verbally committed to Western Michigan this week.
Okay, good.
So, he's a real good ball player. Walking off the field after the game, when everybody's done, got the press box cleaned out, and I ran across Coach Reach, and he was very complimentary of you and what you have going here. And he says, this is just a fantastic program. And he says, class act, it's really done right here.
Well, I think tonight's the first time I've met him. I really didn't know him. My dad knew him and my brother knew him, but I have never met him before. And I think he and his staff have done a good job with those guys.
Well, I returned a compliment because I said you said the same thing about them, so outstanding effort. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back and look at those first half highlights on a beautiful night to play football, and it's a beautiful night to notch our 10th consecutive appearance into the Elite 8. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show. Welcome back to the Coach Hal Lamb Show. About 53 degrees at kickoff, calm. Just a beautiful night for the guys to play. Didn't have to worry about cramping or anything, just let her loose. You work up a nice lather warming up, and then the guys are ready to go after it, aren't they?
Yeah, I thought it was a great night for football.
Yes.
Very little wind, and but like you said, 50 degrees or so, and just a great night for football.
But it cooled off a little bit.
Yeah, it
did. Yeah, we were happy to get inside afterwards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the big crowd. Another good crowd.
Yeah, it was a good crowd. It really was. I really want to thank the Jacket Nation for showing up for us.
This is the one-act play, the state champions, 8 region champions, then they all vie for the honors, the best in the state. And Coach Julie Leggett's one-act play, congratulations to her and the kids, won the state championship, and that's quite an honor.
Yeah, congratulations to all those guys.
And they honored the competition cheer squad, who finished second to a very outstanding Pierce team, but really peaked at the right time.
Yeah, they were state runner-up after, they got fourth in the region, which was disappointing for those girls, and then they go down to Columbus and put on a good showing and got state runner-up.
Yeah, and that was a really good job. They remind me of the softball team. They peaked at the right time of
Yes,
year.
they did.
So congratulations to the competition cheer squad and Coach Langston. She has to be very proud.
Yes,
Her first year on the job.
they've done a really good job with those girls.
Yeah. And a lot of them cheer. Coach, we got to start recording these for you because they just knocked it out of the ballpark again. Now, I've talked to several people that saw the one I played, Catch Me If You Can, just outstanding.
Yeah, I'm sure they did a good job with the national anthem.
One of these times we're going to have to record everything and you and I can get together
There you go.
15 years from now and watch all the stuff we missed. Captains for tonight's game are?
We got Bailey Lester, Owen Williams, Matthew Ralston, and Matthew Tutelamondo.
So the toss goes our way, and like I said, I was standing down there when the offensive and defensive team line were warming up. You were born to be a player. You're meant to be here. This moment is yours. There's your pep talk.
Yeah. We got what we wanted to with the coin toss. We deferred to the second half, which we like to do, and we got off to a great start because Eduardo kicks it deep in the end zone.
A touchback.
Yep.
Yeah. His 10th touchback of the season. I like this combination, the black and gray, or black and gold. I didn't get to see Zach Fuller before the game on the walkthrough. Last week, man, he was pumped.
Yeah, he was focused this week too.
Toe meets leather, and he kicks it into the end zone about 5-6 yards deep, Coach.
Yeah, very good kick by Eduardo. Good, very good start.
Cold ball on a cold night. That's good leg. Here they go. And this young man likes to run the ball.
He fumbles the very first play of the game, and unfortunately they got on it. That would have been a big turnover there on the very first play of the game.
Yeah, the offensive lineman, big number 78, hopped on it. So it's going to be 2nd and 7 or 8, and they run a spread, so they freeze us at the line of scrimmage a lot. But this offense is all about Chandler Byron.
Yes, it is. He makes them go. And we got another fortunate bounce there with the ball going over the quarterback's head, and they got it on the 5-yard line.
I think the center was worried about number 52.
Yeah, I think CJ played well.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah, there's a play later in the game where he fights off 2 blockers and gets the tackle for a loss. He just doesn't get a whole lot of stats, but he makes a whole lot of dog piles. There's pretty wide splits right there. And this running back would probably do a little bit better if he went more north-south. Thankfully, he runs a lot of east-west.
Yeah.
Slider and a glider.
We tried to go block this one, and they blocked it up pretty good, but we saw a weakness after trying to block that one, and we came back and had a big block later in the half.
Braylon fields that punt, and Braylon did a good job catching punts tonight.
Yeah, we got to do something right here. We got it on a plus 45.
Yeah.
And we got a miscommunication there that we didn't, not good.
We didn't run the right route?
Nope.
Okay. So we get a 3-yard gain, throw it out here, and just a little bit through the hands, and then they call pass interference on us.
Yeah, they call that on Nate.
For blocking?
Blocking while the ball's in the air.
Yeah,
that's a big penalty too.
Back to our 48-yard line. Fortunately, it's still 2nd down.
Throw it out here to Brandon, and we get 10.
Yes.
So we got manageable 3rd and 10.
We're back at the original line of scrimmage, 3rd down. Fake to Zach, and he took a hit. And just over the head of our receiver, and then it almost hit Brandon in the hands.
Yeah. We're trying to hit Peyton across the field.
Hit the bug.
So we got to work on this. We got to get Aaron. I mean, he had 2 of these are really, really strong punts.
Yeah, that was a 41-yard punt.
Yeah.
And it was a nice-looking punt, and it rolled. You like to have that kind of punt when you're on your 15.
That's right.
Hand off to the right. Oh, what's he doing? He ends it. Oh, slobber knocker number 1. Is that Zeke? Yeah.
Good tackle by Zeke, and he actually ran backwards.
Yes, he
The
did.
running back.
Yeah. Sliding and gliding. This guy does not run backwards.
No, he doesn't. He's a really good player.
And he doesn't go down.
No. Real tough kid, because he, we didn't tackle him very well, but we hit him a few times.
Yeah. You hit him hard. It reminded me of a guy down in the Dome a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not as big as that kid.
Good job by Davis Allen there.
Plugging a hole. Davis Allen's going to move to the offensive side later in the game. We'll talk about that when we get closer. I got to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Nice job.
There's Bryce Craig with the sack.
Yep.
Good effort by Bryce. So
Hey.
3rd and long.
Very long. Fake to the running back, which they do in almost every play. Quarterback rolls to the left, and he's going to get a first down, Coach.
Yep.
And this is their offense. Fake a run, pump a pass, run.
Yep.
And the kid's got good quickness and good speed. He gets to his top end speed quick.
Yes, he does.
Oh, now we're going to get us a fumble recovery.
Yeah, I think Owen comes up with that ball.
Yes, he did. Number 18, Owen Williams, with the recovery. He was still talking to me after the game about his one-on-one pass defense, how he has to improve on it.
Yeah.
All right, so we take over. We're at the 36, Coach. We got great field
We got
position.
great field position, and we run the sweep there, and they call a flag on us here. I didn't understand this.
I called it illegal procedure against us.
He said the tackle was in the backfield.
I didn't see that.
No, I didn't either.
Don't your shoulders have to be at the hips of the guy next to you?
The head has to be at the hip.
Oh, it's even deeper than that. Okay. All right, so we'll run a little tunnel screen out here. I think that was to Logan. Or Braylon.
Braylon.
I'm sorry, Braylon. Hand off to Zach, and a pretty stout defense.
Yeah, we just missed a kick-out block there, but
Yeah.
I tell you, they're a good defense.
Well, you look at number 34, you look at number 9, then you haven't seen number 8 yet.
Yeah.
And 8's bigger than 34 and 9.
So it's 3rd down,
Yes, sir.
3rd and probably 10,
Yeah,
12.
9.
We got what we want here, and we just don't do a good job of avoiding a defender up there, and got to make the tough catches sometimes, and should have had that one.
Tried to find Drew on a crossing or a down and out there. Line up the punt, and once again, Aaron's going to get a really good punt. And this is when you coached him up a little bit coming off the field. Look at the roll he's getting. I mean,
Yeah, we're going to have to work on that this week.
all right, they take over their 20-yard line. Their 3rd possession of the game, and they've had it all 3 times at the 20. Fake to the running back. And good job of surrounding him. You know, you talked last week about gang tackling. You really got to gang tackle this guy.
Yes, you do. He's a really good player. I was really impressed with him, during the game. We watched a lot of film on him, and he did this to everybody.
Yes. Well, he came in with over 3,000 yards
Yes.
total offense, just himself. Illegal procedure against Monroe, that backs him up 5. Going to keep it at 2nd down from the 16. Nice hit, nice finish.
If I'm not mistaken, he's only a junior.
He is only a junior. I'm thinking somebody in Mid-America and SoCon will be latching on to him. Drops back. That was a nice route and a good throw. And like you said, it's kind of a funky motion, but he's getting
Yeah, he gets it out there.
Yep.
We were watching him warm up before the game, and said he can't throw the ball very far the way he throws it,
But he can.
he can.
Yeah. Hand off to the running back, and fortunately he tripped over a big lineman. So it becomes a short gain out to their 38. Actually, they mark it at 39. Got 3 receivers up top. We're coming with a blitz. It just went by him.
Almost.
Yep.
Good hustle by Bryce on the backside.
Yes. So they have it at their 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Yeah, I mean, it's just quarterback run right, left, up the middle, throw the ball occasionally. But you know, he's got 22 touchdown passes.
They got some pretty good receivers too.
They go to the ball.
They run good routes. They run the counter again, and there's Davis with the tackle. Somebody else cleans him up. That might have been Owen or Bryce Craig and Bailey Lester.
Yep. Bailey took a couple hard shots in the game. I think there's going to be some sore guys tomorrow on both teams. They take a timeout. They used their they were out of timeouts with 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Is this fourth down or third?
This
third, I believe.
Third down from the 50.
Yep. Good tackle by Davis there. It forces a fourth down, I believe.
Yes,
fourth
it does.
And 2 or 1.
And they come out lined up, and they're going to go for it.
Yeah, we got some issues with substitution, so we have to call timeout.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't want 12 guys on the field. So they decide to punt. A little trick play.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see how they did that because, you know, the fumblerooski is illegal these days.
Exactly.
I don't know if they did it or not.
No, he laid it right on his rear end, and for the blocker standing right there to pick it off his rear end. But people were moving before the snap went off. And this takes a Calhoun roll out at the 33-yard line. Yeah, the center just snapped it up and laid it right on his derriere. And then the blocker right up there was grabbing it and went to the left. Quarter comes to a close, it's 0-0, and we're going deep. Number 11 does a nice job. A little hand checking, but not bad.
Yeah, we finally figured out that they weren't going to give us the deep ball.
Right.
We had to throw underneath, and good job right here by Brandon getting a few yards. So it's third and 2 maybe?
Yes, from the 40, yeah. Yeah, long 2, short 3. Third down from the 40. Tight end to the right, wing to the right. JC pulls. Zach, and he just comes up a yard short, Coach.
Yeah, I thought we might have got a bad spot there. So we're going to try to, it's fourth and about a half a yard, and we got them on the freeze count.
Yeah, a little voice inflection. Gavin under center, pulls him offside. 1st and 10 for the Jackets after the 5-yard penalty. So we have a 1st and 10 from our 47. 2 receivers, both sides. Man, I'll tell you what, it's a good thing Gavin went down because 8 was headhunted.
Yeah.
I don't know if he went down or he lost his balance, but I'm glad he went down.
Throw the screen out here to Brandon, and really good run by Brandon getting about 8 extra yards after contact.
At least.
Yep.
Yeah, he put his shoulder down and just drove down
Good
the
blocking
field.
on the perimeter by our offensive lineman.
So we've got it down to their 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Roll to the right. Oh, it just stepped out of bounds.
That's a good job by Gavin. You know, he got pressure and found his check down, which was Tyler.
And Tyler did a good job of getting it down the field. Oh, just got his ankle on that. That's how quick that kid is. He came from the opposite side. James Prater at wing on the right-hand side. Tyler split to the right.
We got Baggett on the left side as a wing or slot. That was a new set we put in for him.
Yeah,
A double slot look.
I called it the spread wing tee.
Yeah, this is the situation where they had said 1st down, and then all of a sudden I look up and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, see, I thought the official had signaled earlier as 1st down.
He did.
I'm glad you were on top of it. So they do say it is 1st and
Yeah.
10 for the Jackets. And it's probably when your relationship level decreased with the side judge.
Yeah, very much so.
Zach pounds hard behind the Mac Daddies on the right-hand side. Wing to the right and left. Zach to the left. Give it to Zach, and we've just found out we're going to run it to the right because number 8's on our left.
Yes, we're trying to run the ball away from number 8 because he's a really good player.
Good call. And we run it again. Cut it, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Zach scores 6.
Good blocking on the perimeter. That was a little old-fashioned buck sweep there.
Yes, it is. That's his 17th rushing touchdown of the season. And we're going to get the extra point team on the field and line up tight. We're going to let Zane McCracken snap it. Porter will hold it, and we're going to Elmer kick it out to the shortstop position. Good snap, good hold, kicks up, and it's Through the uprights, 7-0. Jackets on top, and Porter's pretty pumped. 9:05 left in half.
Yeah.
I anticipate a little bit more scoring than this.
Yeah, we didn't play very well the first quarter offensively. We had great field position.
Kicks it from right to left all the way down to the 13-yard line. Pins him against the sideline. It's good coverage, good kickoff.
Really good coverage there. We put that in this week. We're going right to left some now instead of just always right to right.
Give it to the running back. He cuts back to the right-hand side, breaks a tackle, gets out across the 35-yard line.
We got to tackle better.
Second down from the 37. We hit. We just didn't wrap a couple times. They freeze us at the line of scrimmage. They get a couple more guys like number 8 on the offensive line. They'll be tough to deal with.
Yep, this is their favorite play here, and
yes.
we stopped it except for we got a tackle. That wasn't very good.
No.
But their quarterback draw, they really like the quarterback draw.
I think they like anything with the quarterback running it. We did a good job with that quarterback draw when they were down in our later in the game.
In the red zone,
Yeah, in the red zone. Quarterback pulls it out, takes a nice strong hit. Ooh, my goodness gracious. Owen Williams had him wrapped up, and then Brandon comes in and just delivers a blow, another slobber knocker. Fake to the running back, looking downfield, and he threw it over the wrong shoulder.
Good coverage by Logan there.
Yeah, he was on him.
Logan continues to play a very good corner position for us. He and John Kell and Braylon man down the corners.
They hit this underneath route 3 or 4 times in the game, and that's his best pass, the quarterback's pass.
Yes, it is. They picked up our pressure on the weak side and it opened up a throwing lane.
Down to our 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Oh, that's a nice job. Guess who? Yeah.
Bryce Craig.
Number 73. I'm going to put in a plug for Defensive Player of the Week. All right, so they lose yards on a tackle for a loss.
I run the power read. I'll tell you, he took a shot right there.
But he stayed up.
Yeah, he did.
Now, he's breathing hard right now.
See, I thought they should have looked at him here. The referees are supposed to look at him and take him out a couple of plays if he's feeling a little woozy.
Cobwebby. Here comes a blitz by Bailey. Just missed it. And this is what Owen was talking to me about. And it turns out to be a touchdown on a nice 36-yard streak. Is that Owen's primary coverage?
Yeah, they caught us in a bad coverage. That ain't the coverage we wanted to be in. That's not a good matchup for Owen.
Well, you know, Owen felt bad about it after the game. But he's covering a pretty speedy wide receiver. Kicks a line drive through there. And just like that, it's 7-7. So they answer our score with their own score, 5:50 left in the first half. And things are going to start turning our way here shortly. But not without some drama first.
A lot of drama in this game.
Yeah, there was. Line drive, drop it, pick it up at the goal line, and out we come. Now, I'm impressed he got up to the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
Boy, he's strong.
He is strong.
I mean, he took some hits there. And in fact, the young man that put a hit on him, they had to take him out of the game. I think his shoulder was messed up.
I think it was his elbow.
Was it his elbow?
That was a good run by Zach. So I thought that could have been face mask. Or something.
When I saw it live, it looked like he had him around each shoulder pad and just spun him. There were a lot of fans on our side. One of the face mask call. They take a timeout. We're ready to go again. Zach's behind Gavin. Got 2 receivers up top on the left-hand side. This number 11's long, this DB down here. Good run, good blocking.
Zach gets some hard-nosed runs, doesn't he? Hard-nosed yards.
You know, Matthew Ralston and JC open up a nice hole, and then he just makes the best out of it. But he does take some hits, Zach. It's like the Energizer Bunny. Fake to Zach, looking downfield, want to go deep again, and they've got us short and long. Nice double coverage.
Yeah, we come back and figure out we need to start throwing short, and that's what we did in the second half.
Timeout by the Yellow Jackets. What are you talking about here? Do you remember? After that missed long pass?
I can't remember.
It was just, it seemed like it was a quick 25-second clock.
Oh, this was third down.
Yep.
And we almost had the first down, but they played that well. That, safety came down, and probably didn't think he would come down, but he came down and made the tackle on Collins, so we got to punt the football.
And that's their running back, number 4.
Yep.
He playing both ways.
Good snap, and we can get a break here.
Oh, it bounces off number 11.
And there's Nate Bonner and Eric McKnight.
Yeah, Eric got the fumble recovery.
So it's first down for us on the 37-yard line.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice big hole. Look at that run. Look at those high knees.
Nice run by Zach. Good blocking up front.
Down to the 10-yard line.
Sorry.
We're just dropping things, folks. Handed to Zach, piles in there and didn't gain anything. But you look at the size of these guys, they're pretty stout.
And they're quick.
Yes.
They're slanting every snap, and that's tough. We had one guy we needed to block. We didn't get on him. We'd have walked in the end zone.
Not a whole lot of room down there, but you're right. One more block and we're there.
It's third and about 4 for a first down.
Yes.
Good execution here.
Throw it to Davis on a little down and out. These referees took forever to figure this
Yeah.
out. Then he adjusts the ball to where he wants to put it. And they gave us
Yes, first down.
First and goal. From the 1. And then Zach just piles in for his second score of the night, his 18th of the season. He's pretty much untouched. Did you see JC giving him a little boost there?
That was a big score right before half.
Huge score.
And then we get another one here.
Yeah, we're not
Shortly.
done. We're not done. 2:45 left. Elmer's going to kick this one through the uprights out of the hold of Porter Law and a snap from Zane McCracken. They come hard on the rush.
Yeah, they did. We got to shore that up for next week. We didn't not doing a very good job on that left side.
14-7, Jackets on top. So Eduardo's going to put toe to leather. Kicks it across the field from right to left down to about the 12. There you go. That's nice
Colin
coverage.
Baggett. Good job by Colin.
Boy, Colin's stepping up too,
Yeah,
isn't he?
he is. He's playing well. Played a lot of offense tonight, too. He and James were a big part of the offensive plan.
Yeah, that H-back or wing-back. Slow him down. There you go. Now we're getting a read on this guy. And look at number 52's back there turning him back in. 3 receivers left. Second down. This is a big, big series, folks. Freeze us at the line of scrimmage. Now, they don't have any timeouts left.
Nope, we got one left.
Yes.
So they run the ball here on second down.
Look at that. Look at the number of black shirts. Look at that, Coach. 6 on the ball.
Yep.
3 receivers left. Third. Quarterback's going to drop back and drop back.
And there's Bryce Craig.
With another sack. All the way back to the 11, which is a big sack because it puts the punter in the end zone.
It does. And we call our last time out. Maybe a little over a minute, minute and a half.
Yes. Here we come right up the middle. Ooh.
I don't know where the ball went.
Well, I think it went right underneath Colin
Colin got
Baggett.
it, yep.
Yeah. I think
Colin had a great night.
Yeah, he got the block, and the ball just went right, when it bounced off the turf, it came right up to his belly. Yeah, big night.
Yeah. That was a big play in the game.
Huge play in the game with 1:02 left. We're going to line up for the extra point. Yeah, so hitting a blocker on a punt that we turn into a touchdown, and then we get a 3 and out, which turns into, it's not an out, it turns into 7 points on the way to the baseball diamond. And just like that, in a minute 43, we score 14 points.
Yeah, it was a turning point in the game there. We got a quick 14 points, as you said, right before half, and obviously it feels good to go in halftime 21-7 versus 7-7.
Well, with the way the black shirt defense is playing, and with them no timeouts, we do a little. I thought this was a great place for a sky kick.
It was, and Elmer did a really, really good job with that kick.
That was Elmer Gutierrez, and I think he gets to do another one later in the game. Fake to the running back, quarterback's going to go. And I'm sure they've been in situations like this against other teams earlier in the season where they can go down the field on a couple of running plays.
Yep.
But
neither team has timeouts here, so they just run a couple of plays and the clock runs out, which, we'll take a 21-7 lead.
Well, tickled to death with it. I mean, we're sitting there 7-7, and we finally push ahead 14-7 because of them running into the balls that's coming downfield when they're blockers. So you're at halftime with a 21-7 lead now. So what are we talking about with the guys, or what kind of adjustments are we making?
Well, we're not playing very well, number one, offensively. I mean, we're not playing terrible, but we're not playing great either. And we come up with a couple of wrinkles that we liked at halftime, but other than that, it's about execution. They changed the coverage on us a little bit from what we've seen in the films, but we just got to execute better, and that's what we did the second half.
They came out in the second half and start using a tight end more instead of a wide receiver, away from the three receiver set.
Mm-hmm.
So,
defensively, I don't think we needed to change anything. I think we're playing at a high level over there, and the bottom line is I didn't think we were focused like we needed to be at pregame and pregame meal and after pregame meal. So I kind of felt that we weren't really focused, and it really showed in the first half.
a little bit of a hangover from the pace game?
Probably, probably my fault. We built up pace so much, and then, Monroe area, we played them last year, beat them 42-0, and, I just think our kids probably took them lightly after we tried to tell them, over and over, and we couldn't. But, you got to give credit to Monroe, but we did a better job second half.
Much better job. Mm-hmm. Now, you were just thinking about moving. It was a cool night at the game. Get you hot chocolate, grab you a Daddy-O's donut, and sit back and watch the Pride of Georgia's Northland, 290 marching strong. They're going to put on a great halftime show. They're led on the field by drum major Sarah Green. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show.
The band will be playing Eleanor Rigby, Seven Nation Army, Cookie Diddles, Show Me How You Burlesque, and When a Man Loves a Woman. Miss Green, is the band ready? You may take the field. pride of Georgia's Northland, the Calhoun Marching Yellow Jackets.
Welcome back to the Coach Hal Lamb Show. Second half gets ready to start. We get the ball to start the second half. Not a whole lot of adjustments defensively. Well, probably none defensively. A couple little things offensively, and we'll get to the one play where I get to ask you who did that.
Well, I'm sitting here. I told the kids at halftime, if we go down and score, his first drive is going to make it 28-7, and they probably going to fold to 10. So I thought this first drive was very important. And then we get a block in the back on the kickoff return. It was a good call. I saw it.
Yeah, it was a 37, 38-yard kickoff return, and now we're back at the 9.
Yep. So run the ball and get about 8 yards on first down. Got what we want.
Second down from the 16.
Run a little cracking up right here, and Gavin does a good job hitting Tyler Putnam for a big gain.
Out to the 39, so it's 1st and 10. Doing just what we want right now.
Mm-hmm. And this is where I got the penalty. It was a face mask, number one. Everybody tore his head off, and nobody calls face mask. And I just stepped on the field and said, face mask, and he threw a 15-yard penalty on me.
Yeah, well, what I didn't like was next possession down the field, he's patting you on the rear end. I'm thinking, geez, get your hands off me.
Yeah.
You just made a bum call. And that wasn't the only face mask they missed during this game.
Yeah, I agree.
Zach just got turned around later on in the game in the second half, and they don't call it in front of the referee.
Good throw right here to Logan, so we get most of it back.
Yes, we did.
And is this third down?
Yes.
Third and about 4.
From the 48.
Throw a screen, and
they read it nice.
Yep, they played it pretty good.
Yeah, we end up losing 2 on that. Yeah, actually it was third and 1 on the previous play. Good snap, puts his foot to the ball, comes up, good hang time, good coverage, so we got him pinned down at the 27.
Very good punt.
Actually spotted at the 29. I thought that was a bad spot. The little bubble screen out here on the right-hand side.
That was a hold on Trip.
Yes, it was. We put a good hit on him. And I didn't see this.
I don't understand how that's a late hit.
But they call it a late hit. And I think the other side judge just wanted to get on the act of throwing 15-yard penalties. So they're down to our 41-yard line, just like that. 1st and 10. A little pump fake. That's pretty good coverage.
Yeah, real good coverage by all 3 of those guys.
Yeah, we had Brandon underneath, but we had Braylon and John Kell up top. Nice hold, nice run.
Good tackle by Brandon. I think it's 3rd or 4th. Is it 4th?
This is 3rd down.
Yeah.
They freeze us at the line of scrimmage. Tight end to the left, which is the set they're running this half. Fake to the running back. Throw the ball deep down the field, and we had a little.
Somebody open.
Yeah, we had a little breakdown in coverage, and the quarterback couldn't find him. So it's going to bring up 4th down from the 35. They got about 4 to go. Needed 1st down at the 31. And there's that shot put action is high, and they do call passing. Brandon hit him and pushed him before the ball got there.
Yeah.
So that's going to take it down to the 20 after the 15-yard penalty, so they have 1st down. But the boys are going to bow their neck here. Fake to the running back going to the left, quarterback goes to the right, and there's Bailey Lester.
Good job by Bailey right there.
I think he twisted his ankle a little bit on that play. 3 receivers left.
He's a tough kid, though.
Oh,
Ain't
yeah.
gonna keep him out of there.
No, he'll be back. He's back in. Quarterback scrambles to the right, breaks a couple tackles, gets downfield to the 18-yard line, where it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
And a little flare here to the left. That might be the only open field tackle he's missed all year.
He's got to break down and make the tackle. It's 4th down.
Yes. From the 13. And they've got illegal procedure.
Good thing, because they had the fullback in the flats.
Yeah, delay a game, rather. So they line up, kick a field goal. From left to right, line drive goes through the upright, and they get 3.
Good stop by our defense, though.
Yeah, it is.
21-10 instead of 21-14.
You got this mind meld, this Jedi thing going on where they have to kick field goals when they get down there close. This is the 2nd week in a row.
Yep.
I thought they'd go for it with that quarterback. We decided that Brandon and Braylon got together and he said, well, Brandon, you're going to return it. So he gets it up to the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Little tunnel screen here on the left-hand side. And they grabbed Braylon's jersey because he had a lane.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he had an opening. Gain of 1 will bring up 2nd and 9. Tight end right, wing right. Freeze him. Andrew Clements said number 8 was the best defensive lineman he's blocked.
Yeah. Well, they shifted on us late right here
Yes, they
and
did.
got us. 8's a good player. And they're down here. This is really unusual for Gavin because he was open right there and Gavin just made a poor throw.
Yeah.
So we got to punt it. Not a very good series there for us.
From our 20.
A good punt.
It's a
really
good punt.
Nice and high.
Didn't call for a fair catch, and we tackle him at the 42. And he ended up losing 2 yards on the return.
Good job by Nate Bonner.
They spot the ball at the 40, 1st and 10. We have a 21-10 lead. Oh, that's a nice hit. Ball came loose.
I didn't realize it until kind of the delay. The ball came out, and I guess they recovered it there.
I think number 6 is going to be tired tomorrow, Coach. I mean, he laid some wood to people. Backs him up to the 36. Quarterback looking downfield and finds it just in front of the free safety and just beyond the cornerback or stinger. Illegal receiver downfield.
Yep.
We'll take that.
Yes, we will. That's that run pass option stuff, RPO stuff.
Yes, it is. And the kid does it well.
Yes, it does. Very well.
Called offsides against us. Who'd they say was offsides? Because the running back was in motion, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
They ever tell you?
One of the linebackers that were walked up, I can't.
And this is where this kid, ooh, nice hit by Brandon.
No, that was Owen. Just got to lock up.
He knocked him backwards. If that quarterback's hips aren't sore tomorrow, I'll be surprised. And Sunday. Oh, there's a nice one.
That's Zeke Nance.
And?
Eric McKnight and Bryce Craig.
There you go. I'd like to see when you're around how you split up a sack there. All right, they're in their punt formation. We've got a bunch of guys on the line of scrimmage. Back off. I'll tell you what, Braylon's doing a good job catching them. I like what he did here at the end. He got down.
Good, smart play.
Yeah. So we're going to take over at our 38-yard line. Nose of the football just touching the 38, 1st and 10. 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter. There you go. Mac Daddy's blocking.
Oh, guy over there, he loves to throw some flags.
Oh, I know. Called holding against us. Gavin fakes to Zach, goes downfield, finds the receiver. There it is, Luke.
Great throw for a 1st down there. Good catch.
Luke was open on the previous series, and he really wanted somebody to throw in the ball. He was tickled to get that throw.
Yep.
Hand off to Zach. Nice cut. There he goes down the field, rumbling and stumbling down the field to the 35. Give it to Zach one more time, and every now and then you run into a wall up there. So they're going to mark it no gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from their 35.
Good throw right here. Good
Yes.
timing throw to Luke on the sideline. Very good execution there.
Stop the clock to move the chains, and they wind the clock back up. We got a nice drive going here, Coach. We're doing some good things.
Good run right here by Peyton on the corner. On the edge, good block by Zach.
Third quarter comes to a close. We have it 1st and 10 at their 20.
That's 2nd down,
Well,
maybe.
it's 2nd down to 16, I'm sorry. It was 1st and 10 at the 20. Give it to Zach, nice cut back left. Keeps the legs churning. Gets it down to the 13-yard line. Why are they pushing little Zach back? What's number 34 doing? 3 receivers left.
3rd and 3.
Yep.
Throw a little double pass here for a touchdown. Very good execution.
It's technically a lateral. Obviously, it has to be. All right, who called it? Yeah, okay. We just reached into the bag of tricks.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Coach Mack, a little fired up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Mack's fired up.
Yeah. But, hey, the slowest streak that Luke ever ran downfield,
Yeah.
because he didn't have much yard, but that was a nice touch pass.
Yeah, it was. You know, it's really a good time to run it. 3rd and 3, and they're going to bite up on anything,
Yes.
trying to keep us from making a 1st down. And I thought it was good execution. We ran it about 4 times in practice, and it worked every time in practice.
It worked in the game, too. We can it gives the other team something to think about. Down to the 9, up the hash he comes. Now he goes to the right-hand side, and that's a bad choice. Look who that
There's
is.
Colin Baggett again.
Coach, he is everywhere.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he'd be getting stickers and stuff just on special teams, but he's playing offense, he's playing defense.
That was a big score, obviously being 21-10 and getting a score to make it 28-10.
Yeah, I'm reaching into my apron. I'm getting some nails and a hammer out. I'm thinking about starting to make a call here. Black shirt defense, all set. Fake to the running back, under a lot of pressure. Scrambles out here and finds number 10. Ooh, he dropped it. That might have been their only real drop of the night. They've gone back to their regular spread offense. They're going to take a timeout, talk it over. Kind of an important play here.
Very important.
We've got the ball at their own 23-yard line. Quarterback looking for receiver downfield. And just overthrew him. They're going to have to punt, Coach.
Yes, and we got we got the ball, and it's 28-10.
Yeah.
And we fixing to put the nail in the coffin, as you say.
Yeah. Not a real good punt either.
No, made me nervous because the ball was
So high.
dropping straight down too.
Yeah, he kicks the ball so high. But Braylon's pretty good at fielding those, obviously. There's a nice run. We're down to the 30. That's a 1st and 10. We're down to the 32-yard line. Hand it off to Zach. They hit him hard. Pick it up at the 29, and it's off to the races. It's a scoop and score. The running back plays on the defensive side. He would have liked to have 1 or 2 runs like that offensively,
Yep.
but black shirts wouldn't let him. That changes the complexion.
Yeah, it changes the game for sure. Well, we're fixing to put it away and probably go up 35-10 or 31-10, and lo and behold, we got a game. That's what happens though when you turn the ball over and they scoop and score.
Yeah.
It's if they just turn it over and just fall on it, we still got a great defense we can throw out there.
Exactly. But they do get the 71-yard scoop and score. So we got an 11-point game, 28-17. They kick the ball deep. Braylon's going to get it at the 3, up the middle, to the right, to the left, back to the right, to the 25. 9:47 left in the game. We need some first downs and some time off the clock, don't we?
Yes, we do. And we get some good hard-nosed yards here in just a second, I think.
There was 2 hard-nosed yards right there. 2nd and 8 from the 27, our own 27. And we miscommunication.
Yeah, that was miscommunication there.
And the side judge threw a flag.
Yeah, they were holding our inside receiver there.
So move it up 5 yards, right? 1st and 10. Zach gets a good 7 yards on the right-hand side.
Yep. He gets some tough yards. He really does.
Wing to the right. We're running away from number 8 again. And another big hole by the Mac Daddies on the right-hand side.
Good cut by Zach. Good cut for about 8 yards for first down.
At their 48, what I like is you can give him the ball back, and he's got the same courage he had before. Look at this. There you go. Good hard run. And that kid bringing him down is a good-sized kid. And Zach's outweighed by, what, 30, 40 pounds there?
We got him right where we want him now. We're running it right down the throat, and we just need to get another score to put it away.
Got a nice drive going. 2nd down from their 43, 2nd and 5. Give it to Zach. He's going to get us a first down, Coach, inside the 35. 1st and 10 to their 33. And Mac Daddies are doing a good job right now. Wing to the right. Follow the wing. Nice cut.
Zach got a little banged up, so we had to put John Kell in there, and John Kell makes a good run.
That was a good run. Yeah, Zach, just a little sore ankle there.
Good throw out here, and just Luke wish he has that over again. I think he can make a better move and get some more yards, but he kind of stumbled.
I think his toe got caught in the ground there. And give 7 credit, he made a good tackle. Brandon goes in motion to the right. Our sumo set got stoned right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we let a linebacker come through right there.
Yeah, because we had short splits.
Yeah, we had a good hold there in the beginning.
Yes. Going to try to draw him off sides.
Trying to run some clock here and draw them off sides. We call timeout right before the play clock ends.
1
to
second.
0.
Yeah.
So we got a 4th down play here.
Spread formation. Motion by Colin. Here they come with the blitz. Roll to the right, away from the blitz. Good play. Did he have a hold of Colin?
Yeah, I thought he had some.
I thought he was holding his jersey.
Yep. We had a good play call there, just didn't execute.
But we ran 4 minutes off the clock. Didn't get any points with 4 minutes off the clock, and right now the clock's our ally. See, he just slips tackles.
Yeah.
He's a slippery fella. They've got it at their 26-yard line, 2nd down. They took over with 4:49 left. Oh, my gosh. Was his knee off the ground?
I thought his knee was on the ground, but, you know, when you see that happen, if the ball doesn't get tipped, we got an interception.
Yes.
And then it gets tipped again and goes
to the receiver,
yeah.
who's down on the ground. He's tripped and fall. They could try to go downfield. Good coverage.
Yep, good cover. We got him double coverage, and Owen did a good job on the backside.
And Peyton's sticking his hand in there, changing the guy's vision. Push him out of bounds. Nice little hitch route, little stop route down there on the left-hand side. They're down inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Quarterback rolls to the right, scrambles, and he gets it.
Wow.
Yeah, he gets inside the 15. They're going to mark it at the 14. It's a gain of 4. I think he ran 30 yards. 3 receivers right. And a couple of these guys out here are tall.
This is a great stand by our defense.
Nice tackle by Davis Allen.
Good job by Davis. Makes it, what, 3rd?
From the 9.5. They go quads right. The quarterback runs a draw. We're ready for that. Jeez, he still gets down to the 6.
Gets the first down. I think it's 1st and goal from the 6.
1st and goal.
What a great stand by our defense of forcing a field goal here.
Is a very good stand. 2 receivers left and right. He had trouble lining up. They finally get set.
They call timeout.
Yeah, they did. The coach was running down the sidelines. And, well, you see him down there at the 10. That's the only time you're allowed on the field to call a timeout, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess.
Over the middle, nice defense. Turf Monster's got number 14, Coach.
Yeah, I thought Peyton did a good job covering him on a little slant route.
Yeah, he's on the inside. Makes it quads to the right. They're looking to the left. We get us a big sack, but they're going to throw a flag.
Goodness. He threw that flag from all the way over there.
He's calling a
And
face.
I'm
Who'd he call it on?
I don't know.
Because he's looking at the receiver downfield.
Yeah, I just don't know how he can see that. He should be looking at his area.
He must have ambidextrous eyes. Nice tackle.
Bryce Craig again.
There's your man. I'm going to slot into Defensive Player of the Week.
Third down.
Going to be hard to ignore Colin Baggett, though.
Yep. 3rd and 7.
Yes. Quarterback. Yeah, we sniffed this. We knew this was coming.
We knew the draw was coming. So it's 4th down. What a great stand by our defense. It's 4th and 6.
Yes. They're going to kick a field goal.
Yep.
Of course, it's a two-score game, so you know
Yeah, they got to have it. You know,
they got to have points.
Yep.
So they take the sure 3, 1:39 left, and we know they're going to onside kick. We've got the hands team ready. I mean, we know what's coming. $1:39 left. He tried to just feather it 10 yards, but we were ready.
Yeah, we were. Good job by Nate.
Good.
Nate Bonner.
Yes. So we go into our victory formation. They don't have any timeouts left, and all we got to do is take. And I'm glad to see Gavin, instead of just popping to the ground, back up, take a couple, 3 more seconds off the clock. So we do it one more time, and this is about the best play that White Hat made. He took forever to set the 25-second clock. And that'll do it. The Jackets get a 28-20 victory over a very determined and a vastly improved Monroe area team. We're now 11-1 on the season, and we're on to the Sweet 16, or the Elite 8, for the 10th consecutive year. That's your 17th consecutive year in the Sweet 16.
Wow.
It's nice.
Yep, but when you play that long, and I've always said if you're practicing on Thanksgiving, you've got a pretty good football team.
And we have a pretty good football team.
Yes, we do.
We're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back and look at the plays of the game, the Stingers. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show. Welcome back to the Coach Hal Lamb Show and the plays of the game, the Stingers, Coach. And we have some nice offensive plays and defensive plays, and we're going to start off with a fumble recovery here first. Ooh.
Yeah, early in the game, we get the first turnover of the game. Good job by Owen Williams with the sack and the fumble recovery.
So the black shirt defense stepping up big there. The boys are fired up. This is going to be Zach Fuller's rushing touchdown behind the Mac Daddies.
Good job getting it in the end zone on the buck sweep.
Goes in untouched, Coach. JC down there slapping him upside the head. Might have been the hardest hit he took all night.
And
All
here's probably the biggest play of the game. And good job. I don't know who blocked it. They both look like they blocked it, but it sticks in Colin's belly, I guess.
Yeah, they're right on top of it. That was Logan
Parker.
Parker was in there with him.
This might be a sack by Bryce Craig and Zeke Nance. Yep.
Man, there's some hard hitting in there. Jeez Louise.
And here's the double pass. Good execution by Davis and Luke and Gavin Gray throwing it on the money.
Coach, you look like you've been practicing that play for weeks. I mean, it was just so nice and easy.
Yep.
I mean, it was just really, really, really well done. Congratulations. Injury-wise, how did we come out of the game?
We're beat up a little bit. Nothing I don't think serious. Bailey's got a mild ankle sprain, and Zach's got a bruised ankle. But other than that, I think we're good to go.
Just rest up over the
Yeah,
weekend.
just rest. And this time of year, you can't beat them up in practice, that's for sure,
no.
because everybody's beat up this time of year. And, we just got to mentally be ready, in practice and be ready to go for next week.
Long road trip ahead. We're taking on Liberty County, and I don't know anything about Liberty County.
No, I don't either. I know they're the #1 seed in that region. I know it's a long way from here, but unfortunately we lost a flip. But I think Sonoraville played them last year in the second round, if I'm not mistaken. So I may have to call Coach Kramer and find out a little info about Liberty County and what's. I do think they have a nice stadium. I've seen some pictures on the computer. They have 2 press boxes, so one on each side. So I think it's a pretty nice stadium.
After that long drive across Interstate 16, I'll be happy to get there.
Yep, it's going to be a long one.
Yes, it will be a long one. And we'll take a lot of fans there, but what the hey? We're in the playoffs, the Elite Eight. Let's go
play. It's a Thanksgiving holiday, Thanksgiving week. Kids are out of school, coaches are out of school, so we're excited about the opportunity. It's going to be fun to get ready for.
Football turkey and play a game on Friday.
That's right.
Life doesn't get much better than that, does it? If you'd like to watch the Boys of Fall any number of times, you can do so by going to CalhounTDClub.com. And Coach, I had a lot of fun calling this game. It was just very exciting.
Yeah, it was tough to coach in, if I can tell you that. But
I probably had more fun than you did.
We made some mistakes and didn't play our best, but the bottom line is, even though we didn't play our best, we found a way to win the football game. You got to do that sometimes. You got to survive and advance, and that's what we did tonight.
There were several games around the state in AAA that were 1 or 2 point decisions. There were games right down the road that were decided on the last play of the game. I'll take a 28-20 victory right now.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. I mean, hey, we won the turnover battle. We won every phase of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. Pretty good night.
Yep, and we need to see a lot of black and gold in Hinesville, Georgia next week.
It's such a long drive. You could stop and walk and work some of that turkey and dressing off.
Yep,
what do you think?
Sure could.
All right, we're going to be at Liberty County next week, and I don't even know what their mascot is, but we'll worry about that.
I don't either.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I think their record is 8-3.
Yeah, they're going to be black and gold. They're going to be black and bruised after.
They are going to be black and they are black and Vegas gold though.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be black and blue then when we get
there
down.
you go.
There we go. All right, our director is Louis Reyes and Randall Forrester. The producer is Manuel Fitz, and our audio engineer is Phoebe Jude. We really appreciate you tuning in. We had a lot of fun with this Sweet 16 victory, 28-20 over Monroe area. We'll see you at Liberty County next week. You've been watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show.